A very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. We couldn't ask for more perfect weather here today. And we're off from Foxborough. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now here he goes on the boot. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up. Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Now 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that brings up 4th and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Got it. Ready?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Sanders going to throw on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. He's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's May on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down.
From the gun, it's May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Back to the air, it's May. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Patriots first down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a punt.
He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
It's Judkins on the counter. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Okay, ready? 3rd down. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Get up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Drop 50. Come on, come on. 70, get the look. Ready, ready?
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening and what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Buying some time right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got it. Ready?
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
They'll throw, third and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You never, ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here we go. Hey, Crash. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
That one intended for Demario Douglas. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Second down and 10.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you. Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has the first over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Red. Move it, Martin.
With Sanders out of the pistol. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May trying again here on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throw here, third down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
On the jump.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Come back. 60 Eagles. 6, 7 Pirates. 7 Dragons. 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Ready, set.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Throwing again here, Sanders. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. They're looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Grant Delpit in to pick it off. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 average. 10 to 60. 10 to 60. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun. Here's Sanders. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 37. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. May off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Patriots grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Carter on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Another one for Judkins. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 19 yards.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Looking quickly here. To throw now is Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cub 19, Cub 19. Let's go.
On first down, here's Sanders. He completes it in traffic. And they take him down right along the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. And Dosa the hurry up here.
That's another Browns first down.
To the air on first down. Sanders escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go. Mustang 60 Vikings, 60 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready?
He'll throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. First down from the 42.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Henderson here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, it's May. That's incomplete on 2nd down. That one intended for Demario Douglas. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
That's caught beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They give now to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
19 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
60 yards. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 60 Abrams. 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots go in the wrong direction on the return, but still, they've got the football. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw, here's May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there.